Welcome to Module 21 on interpreting a graph. Make sure you have your notebook out. Note-taking is going to be important so that you have access to what you're learning without having to rewatch the videos, and you can use this on your quizzes or tests. New notebook page, you need to write Module 21, interpreting a graph. The only thing we're going to talk about today is interpreting a graph. This will just be one topic when you go to ALEKS. So short, good way to start a Monday. All right. New topic, interpreting a graph, the only one. We're going to be talking about some code words that you need to look for. So some basics on a line graph when you're looking at it is you have an x-axis and a y-axis. Generally, we're talking about what happens as whatever's on the x-axis increases. Do things increase? Do they decrease? Maximums, minimums, largest, smallest, those kinds of things. So it says, what was the greatest number of orders? So it's important that you look at what it is that you're talking about. It says, what's the greatest number of orders in a month? It's asking about the number of orders. That's your y-axis here. So whatever you use should be a number, not a month. So I know that June has the greatest number of orders, but that's not what they're asking for. They're asking for this dot right here. It is halfway in between 2100 and 2200. So halfway in between 2100 and 2200. So let's think about what's in between 21 and 22. Well, it's 22.5. So if it's 2100 and 2200, then that should be 2250. So it's 2,250 orders for this one. When you see the word decrease, that's talking about slope. You want something that has a negative slope. The line should go down from left to right. Well, there's two places that happens, here and here. Both of those have a decrease. Now, which one has the greater decrease? Well, this one does because it has the steeper slope. The greatest decrease in orders occurred between June and July. If I can use slope, then that keeps me from having to actually subtract each one of these and figure out which one is correct. You pause the video and see if you can answer these two questions on your own. So the first thing you should have noticed is it's wins on your y-axis and year on your x-axis. You often will see time on your x-axis because we're looking at what happens as the years increase. The years aren't going to go backwards, but the number of wins might go down. So this says what was the least number of wins in a year. Least means smallest. You should write that in your notes if you need to know. The least number of wins in a year, well, that occurred in 2017, but that's not what they're asking me for. They're asking me for this dot right here, which is halfway in between 20 and 24. So let's see if we can count up and figure out what's halfway in between 20 and 24. Well, it's 21, 22, 23. The middle number is 22, so that must be 22 for that one. Now, remember we talked last time about decrease. Decrease means you have a negative slope. So let's look and find where there is a negative slope. Here, from 2015 to 2016, and here from 2016 to 2017. The biggest decrease occurs right here, 2015 to 2016, because it has the largest negative slope. You pause the video, see if you can do this one on your own. Very similar to the one we just did, but it is a different graph. What was the least number of wins in a year? That's right here, 2016, but it's not asking for the year, it's asking for the wins, which is halfway in between 26 and 30. So let's see if we can figure out what's halfway in between 26 and 30. So that's 27, 28, and 29. Halfway in between would be 28, so it would be 28 wins for this. And then again, you're looking for the largest slope. There are two times where we have a decrease there and there. This one has the steeper negative slope, so it's 2014 to 2015. Notice I didn't have to go over here and try to subtract to figure out how much it went down, but you could if you needed to. You pause the video and try this one on your own. All right, this says what was the least number of orders in a month? That's this dot right here, but it's not October that we're looking for. We're looking for the number of orders in between 2,700 and 2,800. Well, if we were looking for what's in between 27 and 28, that would be 27.5. So that's 27 50 in between 2,700 and 2,800. So it's 2,750 orders. The greatest decrease in ordered occurred. There's a decrease and there's a decrease. This one's the steeper slope. So that greatest decrease occurred from September to October. And that's it. You're done. Module 21 was a short one. You now need to complete Module 21 practice problems by selecting Continue My Path. Don't forget, if you need help, you can always click on an explanation. And then you'll need to take quiz 21 once you're done with your practice problems. Have a great day.